Hello everybody, Andy here again. Right, come down on the beach today, do another one of my little beach vlogs because people do seem to like them, and I get so many nice comments from the vlogs I do on the beach with the sound of the sea, or the beach scenes video that I recently did. I can't walk along the beach today because it's a bit too breezy, and also the tide's in. You might be able to hear the sort of waves crashing down behind me. We've had some pretty stormy weather, and I've been very lucky to actually get out at all without it absolutely pouring hard with rain. But anyway, what this video is about the different sides of your character here on YouTube. So I've got some examples. Recently I helped out in a collaboration with Kurt about his crop father video. You might have seen that one where we're all trying to pretend to be the godfather or something like that, and great load of fun. But some of the comments that I received either on my video or that were directed about me on Kurt's video himself, and straight away I should say they were all very good comments. They weren't nasty comments, they were all positive and good comments. But so many of them said, "Oh dear, I didn't know Andy was like that. I didn't know he could be funny. I didn't know he could have that sort of side of his character or whatever. We've seen a completely different side to him." And I think that's one of the sort of problems maybe with YouTube, that we tend to be a bit one-dimensional, a lot of us, and me probably as well. I'm probably viewed by a lot of the people out there, and obviously and by certain people, as a sort of a serious vlogger. And you tend to get sort of typecast, stereotyped. So, and that's one of the problems I think with being on here. I don't mind that, but we all have different sides to us, or at least most of us do. And it's the same with our friends or our work colleagues, co-workers, whatever, is that we get to know them, but we only tend to get to know one side of them. And I'm forever surprised, I suppose, and you probably are, by people that you know, and you get to talking to them about something, and you suddenly discover a completely new side to them. And that's what we do here on YouTube, because when we first start on our site, we build our channel, we watch the videos, and we pluck up the courage to get in front of the camera and start making our own videos. And that takes a bit of doing, because you're putting yourself out there for potential ridicule and millions of people and potential haters and all that type of thing. We've all seen that. And so you have to pluck up that courage, and maybe you find your little niche, you get the ball rolling, you find what you're good at, or what you feel you're good at, or what you're most capable of doing maybe. And like myself, I don't like doing a great deal of editing. I don't think of myself as particularly creative or artistic. Yeah, there's bits of it in there, but we tend to try and play to our strengths, I think, and that's fair enough. That's what you do in life, that's what you do on YouTube. But we then get stuck maybe, and we're a bit wary, a bit scared possibly, of doing something that's a bit different. I've always been a great believer in maybe allowing ridicule of myself, and maybe that comes from the type of character you are. Some people are possibly shyer, a bit more introspective or whatever, so they're a bit more wary of putting that side out there, trying something different, like those collaborations where you sort of maybe show a different side to you, or you make a video which is completely different to what you've done before. And I've done that. So I've made videos that are completely different, and you do worry about them. You think, now should I really put this out there because it's completely different? Not because you're worried about losing subscribers or that type of thing, but you wonder what some people might think of you, and some of the comments and some of the people that you might attract to that type of video. But what I've found from my experience, if you're feeling this way, this is maybe a video to try and encourage you to show your lighter side, or to show a different side. Try not to be sort of typecast in a certain way. Branch out, try something a bit different. You've made the effort, you've got up there, you've made your videos, you think of yourself as a vlogger. I can think of other people that you tend to get to know them, and they tend to make one type of video, and you switch on one of their videos and you expect it to be a certain type, and if it's not, you're not disappointed. Most of the time you think, wow, I didn't know that. But that's exactly the point that I'm making here. We all have it in us, so why not? Don't worry about it, just try it. Why not give it a go? Put yourself out there. Don't worry, because I've always found, as I said, is that people are generally very, very supportive of what you do here. If you try something different, a slightly different tack. I saw myself in a different light recently with the five tag video, the random facts thing that was floating about recently. And TheFrozenGhost, Mark, did a video and he did some impressions of some of the people on YouTube, and I was one of those people. And I know he was a bit concerned, because he thought maybe he'd taken this a bit too far and how the people would feel about it. Personally, I was incredibly flattered that anybody, I thought myself, worthy of impersonating or impressions, and it's always interesting to see what other people think of you. I know that impressions by their very nature are exaggerated. We always sort of accentuate certain things of people's characters, but I found it very, very amusing for all the right reasons. And I suppose that's what I'm thinking about here, is that it's always interesting to know what other people think of you, and you get a vote of confidence when you make a different type of video, a comedy video or whatever it is. People see a different side of you and they like that different side. They think, oh, that's good, I like that. So if you're a serious vlogger, like I'm obviously perceived to be, whether you're a comedian, you do entertainment, try something different. As I said, I see people doing serious vlogs who don't normally do them, and they're damn good. So why not give it a go? Be inspired by other people. Get involved with the collaborations, or make one of your own collaborations, and that's a good excuse to do something completely different, which is one reason why I love doing them, because it allows me to do something completely different, and I allow someone else to edit it because they've got the skills to do that. So anyway, show your lighter side, show your more serious side. Get out there, have a bit of fun, which after all is what we're all here about. So thanks for all your comments, as I said, because I have enjoyed them. They've all been positive for all the different videos that I do. I do appreciate that, and other people bear that in mind, and that's probably exactly what will happen to you as well if you do try that. Anyway, I'm getting the sea's getting a bit close. I'm sure it's coming in. I don't think so. I swing around, you might be able to see it, but unfortunately the sun's in the wrong direction. So I'm going to leave you before I get swept out to sea. I hope you've enjoyed this. As I said, give it a go, have a go at doing something different, because I'm sure you'll get support. And you never know, you might find another little niche that you can tap into, something you explore, you find a different side to yourself that maybe you weren't even aware that you were good at, or that you could even do. So a little bit more of a confidence builder maybe. Anyway, thanks for your time. I'll speak to you again shortly. Goodbye.